Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Catty Crypto here. So, we did it. We set out 4 months ago. I created these channels to help the community, to help provide positive movement for the community overall. And if you go way back and you've been with us from the start, you'd know that we always said when I met Vegas that we were working in the background to bring people together and bring all the correct people together in the correct place and bring some sort of alliance together of people that can fix this blockchain. And eventually the group was formed and we began working to fix this and move forward and stop the bickering and stop the arguing that was being created by other influencers. And if you don't know, the reason why I actually started this was because I was going through influencers' live streams that I used to listen to and follow and be in all their live streams all the time, and they weren't interested, you know. They didn't want to report on something that wasn't trending or wasn't going to get them more views and stuff like that. And I understand that now. I totally get it, but that's why I started this, because I was pretty much scoffed at, and one of them did actually tell me to go start my own YouTube channel if I could report whatever I wanted on there. So I did, and I never expected to be where we are now, and I never got into this because of money, because of fame, because of glory. In fact, I didn't think anyone would listen to me, and I would just be another, 100k subscriber YouTuber that no one listens to because he's not mainstream. And it's all about providing trust, truth and transparency, in my opinion, and always being there with the community to support them. And we've come so far to get to where we are now, and we actually have staking re-enabled. The governance is restored at this point. The gears start to turn again, and this is just absolutely amazing. And not only have we got staking back for LUNACLASSIC, we've got the governance back, and then straight away LUNAPunk staking has come straight back online as promised. And this in itself is groundbreaking, because LUNAPunk is built on the Classic chain. You can only buy with LUNACLASSIC. You only get your rewards paid out in LUNACLASSIC, and the NFTs are in your Classic wallets, okay, on the Terra station. So it really is a utility that keeps liquidity inside the blockchain. And they survived the capitulation, and they've actually done what they said they were going to do. And I've worked very closely with Hippie and Luna V-Shape to restore this project, bring it back up to the project it once was, which was a multi-million-pound NFT project. And it was so successful because of the utility that's bound inside these, and your rewards come from the LUNAPunk's treasury, which is amazing. So a lot of people are going to sit there and go, why is the price crashing? And this is pretty simple. The people that purchased during this pump thought it was going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of thing, and it would moonshot. They could sell at the top, and now they're selling. And this is normal, and it's healthy for our coin, and it's good to see these paper-handed people sell out, because it puts the coins back into the market. Actual people who are actually interested can buy them and hodl them. And it's just good. It's healthy to see drops in price. You don't want to see something scream all the way upwards, because everybody would just sell and then it just dumps. And that's exactly why things pump and then dump like they do, because coins like this are not really, if they have limits on them, they're not low limits. They're quite high limits for what the coins are. So you're able to sell out quite easily, which, people can make gains. And there's some coins out there where there's like limits, and if you sell out, they'll take all your coins and horrible stuff like that. And it's all about, like I said, just being truthful, trustworthy and transparent. Now, going over to the staking situation and now looking at the active validators set of 90, and we can see all nodes is already at 19.85% voting power, and this is a big change. And we expected this, and we know Orion Money themselves have got a huge deal of voting power, and LUNCDAO themselves have already gained, I think, around 15.9%. And this is why it was so important to have that 20% vote power cap. so that people can't really go for it because there's so many coins in the market now. And what I hope and pray is from my community now is that when the time comes next month on the 27th, our node will be birthed and it will be available for you to redelegate your coins to us. And I really hope that you will do that. And it seems like, and I can't say for certain, but our commission rate is going to be 4%, which is understandable because we need to be able to run the node and do these burns. So we really hope that you end up redelegating with us, trusting us. And it's really important with validators, okay, to understand a lot of them are going to do this 0% commission, okay? So what you need to look at is the max amount of commission they can take. So Orion's is 10%. Their current is 0, but they can make a daily change of 0.50%, okay? So the likelihood is a lot of these nodes use a tactic to rope you in at 0% and they raise it daily. And you won't really notice until, you know, a time where you're like, oh, I'm not really getting as much rewards as I was before. And our node is always going to have the most honest and most truthful and the most set in stone node that there is with its commission and everything like that. And we have our own internal governance system, which is identical to this governance system. We can do parameter change proposals. We can do community pool spends. We can do everything that this can do. And we can actually do a few more kind of proposals that are not actually in here. But yeah, we're really professional and we're treating it as professionally as we can. But folks, last night was monumental. Absolutely monumental to see it happen on pretty much the exact block they estimated it. So it just goes to show how in the know the dev team are. And my congratulations really does go to the Terra Rebels dev team, because I know myself the issues that go on inside Terra Rebels marketing, because I myself was subject to abuse by these people. And there's a lot of people inside Terra Rebels that have really just caused a lot of issues and not really done much. But the dev team themselves, people like Zardar, Ed, Alex, Marventus, Vegas, and people like that have been absolutely instrumental. And my thanks goes to them really wholly and truly, because they've really done the work to get V21, V22 to where it was today. And yes, the community plays such a huge role in this, because without you, the community, the consumers, there would be no one to, you know, buy the coins, stake their coins, and have been involved in this movement and helped push it along. Because at the end of the day, you folks decide what's hot and what's not, and that's just the end of it. So it's looking really good, and I'm really happy that all of you can stake your coins now. Orion Money's not setting the sun on their project. Things are going to hopefully start going back to normal. We can start now working, like Zardar said, on V23 and V24 and start chipping away at all these little issues we've got in hand. So folks, onwards and upwards to the next stuff. It's not finished here. This is just the end of a very, very traumatic beginning that's now turned out to blossom, and you're harvesting the fruits of all of the labor that we've all put into this. So huge congratulations to the community. Validators played such a huge role in this. Vegas, and just everybody, all of the influencers that have got involved in it. A huge thank you to you all. Everybody played a role in this. Not one person can take the individual rap for this. It's everybody is involved in it. And yeah, there were people like LUNCPenguin at the beginning that started the burning initiatives, and myself who got involved with it way before. And there's been so many people like MCF. They supported what me and Vegas were doing and what we were pushing way before any other validators and node operators, and just all of the people involved in this have been instrumental. And there are people that are probably going to sit there and be like, well, I was wrong. And honestly, I hope Fatman now changes the way he looks at the LUNACLASSIC community, because there's a tweet where he basically says we're all morons and we don't understand what we're going on about and this, that and the other. And I just hope now he's educated a little bit better and he comes at it more with an open mind and actually wants to use his following to do good and do something for the community and actually become part of the LUNACLASSIC community instead of this person that's fighting the system all the time. And he could do so much good with what he's doing, and that goes for all these people that are fudding and have fudded. Don't see this as a loss. See this as a win for yourself. See this as, you know, you need to have more trust in things and not be so pessimistic and stuff like that. And I've always believed in this project. I've always believed in this community, and I'm here for the community. I'm not here to better serve people who can try and censor me, try and buy us out or anything like that. It's never happening, never going to happen. And I'm here, and I'm always going to be here. So folks, stay safe out there. It's not financial advice. Beware of scammers, doppelgangers, anybody who's pretending to be me. If you haven't subscribed here, consider subscribing. We do support the LUNACLASSIC community, and we're always there for you, and we're always going to be there for you. We get the best directly sourced updates out there. They're the most factual and they're the most straightforward, and we have plenty of tutorials in the LUNC Basics playlist if you need help on that. And we have Telegram groups and everything like that in between. You're more than welcome to join those, and we'll catch you in the next one.